Hi, I'm Carmen, and this is a Miscellaneous Vegan where I share a little R&R, recipes, and reviews. And welcome back to Coaching Mondays. And this video, as you can see from the title, is that we're going to discuss 10 foods you should never eat. And this is based off of Dr. Bobby Price's video, which I've linked below. And here are the 10 foods that you should never eat. So I'm gonna leave it on the screen for a while so you guys can take a screenshot or a photo. It all depends on the device you have, but just giving you enough time to see all the 10 foods you should never eat. But what I want to do is I want to talk about 4 of them very quickly. As you can see, the first one was ultra processed food. The second is liquid sugars. So in Dr. Bobby Price's video, he talks about like drinking the sugary drinks, right? Like whatever drinks you may be drinking has sugar. So he mostly talks about that, but then I was thinking liquid sugar, the stevia count. So he doesn't mention anything about stevia. I know maybe some people know what stevia is. It comes in a liquid form. And I just started using stevia and I don't really like the taste of it. But I know that stevia is a good alternative versus regular sugar. And I'm gonna link another video below of Dr. Mindy. She talks about 3 specific sugars, and stevia is like the first one she talks about. Then the second one is like monk fruit extract. It has 0 carbs and 0 calories. I've never heard of that until I started watching her videos. So I haven't tried it, so I can't talk about that sugar, but I have tried stevia. So if anyone has tried monk sugar, so please comment down below, because that's another sugar that I will probably want to try, because stevia does have an aftertaste, but I just deal with it because I know it's better for me. But my boyfriend doesn't really like it because of the aftertaste. So I'm gonna try to get monk sugar. I'll talk about buying it in Whole Foods in a second. We're gonna go when we get down to genetically modified foods. But she also mentions another type of sugar. I don't know how to pronunciate it, but I'm gonna link the video below. So there's 3 types of sugars that you should have, and she really recommends monk fruit sugar, right? Monk fruit extract. So I'm gonna try to get that. If anyone knows where I can purchase that versus like probably Mom's organic supermarket has it, so I'll try checking there. But if there's any other place, please comment down below. Let me know, because I would like to try that. So let's move on. The third one he talks about is the fruit juices. So fruit juices, meaning like any fruit juices that you purchase, that you buy, carrot juice, orange juice, they all have sugar, right? Just kind of like the liquid sugars, but you want to minimize or eliminate that altogether. And the other video that I linked below from Dr. Mindy, she talks about 3 types of sugars that you could have, which is organic raw cane sugar, date sugar, and coconut sugar. Organic raw cane sugar, that's the sugar that you should be purchasing, not the regular Domino's bag. You shouldn't be buying any more Domino sugar. But she suggests that if you're gonna buy sugar, to buy organic raw cane sugar. You can also substitute it with date sugar or coconut sugar. I know date sugar also has like a sign of it has a taste to it. It's something you have to get used to. So if you want to, in baking, you can probably replace the refined sugar with organic raw cane. I don't know, I've never baked with organic raw cane, so I don't know how that would turn out, but you can bake with coconut sugar. It's not gonna be as sweet as refined sugars, but the refined sugars are extremely highly sprayed, and that's something that Dr. Bobby Price talks about a lot in his videos, and Dr. Mindy. So make sure you check out those videos. So we're gonna skip the processed meats, the fried foods, the seed oils, the cow secretions, because we've talked about that in this video. In this channel, and there's documentaries that hopefully you guys have seen that talk about cow secretions, like the dairy is scary. So I'm gonna move on to the 6th food that you should avoid is genetically modified foods. And when you look for genetically modified foods, it's gonna say bioengineered foods. So if you shop in Whole Foods has a lot of products that is bioengineered. So you have to make sure that if you're buying anything in a can, box, package, you want to turn it around and see if it says bioengineered, because that means that it's genetically modified. And it's sad that Whole Foods is even allowing that types of products in their stores, because you go to Whole Foods to buy nutritious dishes, meals, groceries, right? I'm gonna try to just shop at Mom's Organic Supermarket. I have a video shopping there and I'll link that below. And also just buying directly from the farms. Like, even though this is a vegan channel, my family is not completely vegan. My son still eats meat, and so does my boyfriend. So what I do is I purchase my meat from the farmers directly. I purchase it from them and it gets mailed to me. Because when I purchase foods from the farmers market, when they come here, it costs more for me to purchase it from the farmers market than from their farm, which is like so ironic, right? Like, it doesn't make sense. But anywho, I purchase my meat directly from the farms. If you guys want to know, make sure you comment down below, because I will share the farm that I use. It was actually referred to me from a coworker, so I will link his link below so that he can get points, and I'll also link my link below. I guess we get like some referral points or cash. I'm not sure what you get, but to refer people. But I'll leave that link below. And then I'm gonna skip the 7th food, which is alcohol. We've talked about that in this channel, Coaching Mondays, and go down to vegan junk food. So I have a video about vegan junk food. I will link that below as well. But vegan junk food is something that I was susceptible to having, because when I turned vegan, there wasn't a lot of vegan options. There were some, but they weren't all that great. They didn't taste really great. So then over the years, they started getting a lot of vegan junk food. Vegan junk food also includes highly processed foods, which is the number one on this list that Dr. Bobby Price talks about. Vegan junk food, such as the Impossible meats, the Beyond meats, that's highly processed. Even though it's tastes great and it's like, oh, is a better option than meat, it's highly processed at the end of the day. So if you're gonna have it, because I do occasionally have it in my kitchen, don't have it so much. Like, that's every meal you're making, you're using Beyond Meat. Every dish you're eating, just try to avoid having so much processed food in your diet. So just eat whole plant-based food. Whole plant meaning the lettuce, the kale, the oranges, just making yourself smoothies, because that's what I've been transitioning to. Because if you've seen those other videos, I talk about how I became overweight because of all the vegan junk food I was eating. So vegan food is not all healthy, but when you eat a vegan plant-based diet, that is healthy. Having your smoothies, having your salads, having, you know, your Whole Foods, just in its raw form. That's what you should be eating, right? The vegetables, the fruits, the seeds, the grains. That is what a healthy vegan diet consists of. But I add the meat on the side, real meat from the farmers, for my family. So whatever I make for myself, they eat, but then I add their protein, which is the meat and the beef, and I have my vegan protein. And that is all that I wanted to share with you guys today. So make sure that you guys stop by Dr. Bobby Price's channel, check out the video I'll link below, and also Dr. Mindy. In addition to, make sure you guys get this book, because he talks a lot about everything I just mentioned and more. And thanks for watching, guys. And always remember, be real, not perfect. Bye.